Hello, this is Tony Heller from RealClimateScience.com. Mark Twain said, I sometimes wonder if our leaders are very smart and just putting us on, or very stupid and they mean it. Hanlon's razor says, never attribute to malice that which can be adequately explained by stupidity. 1 year ago, the German Federal Ministry for the Environment announced the end of the fossil fuel era. They made the decision to shut down fossil fuels without having anything to replace them with. And now the German economy is in trouble because of soaring energy prices. The export-oriented German economy is suffering particularly from the high energy prices. Industry representatives fear that numerous companies will migrate. Politicians must take countermeasures, otherwise Germany would move unchecked towards a dangerous turning point. Meanwhile, China is massively increasing their use of coal. Over the past 40 years, and particularly over the last 20 years, China's CO2 emissions have skyrocketed. Meanwhile, Germany is self-destructing over pointless climate virtue signaling. Germany could disappear off the map and it would have no measurable impact on global CO2 output. Western governments have been making what they call climate agreements for the past 30 years. None of them have had any impact on the rate of growth of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Over the last 30 years, the annual growth rate of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere has more than doubled. 8 years ago, Obama, Biden, and China made an historic climate deal. The deal was that the United States would reduce their emissions while China would continue to increase them. And that's exactly what China's done. Which takes us back to 10 years ago when Donald Trump said, the concept of global warming was created by and for the Chinese in order to make U.S. manufacturing non-competitive. Based on the Obama-Biden deal with China from 2014, it would appear that Donald Trump was largely correct. 3 years ago at the United Nations, President Trump warned Germany about the dangers of becoming reliant on Russian energy. The German delegation thought that was really funny.
Reliance on a single foreign supplier can leave a nation vulnerable to extortion and intimidation. That is why we congratulate European states such as Poland for leading the construction of a Baltic pipeline so that nations are not dependent on Russia to meet their energy needs. Germany will become totally dependent on Russian energy if it does not immediately change course. Here in the Western Hemisphere, we are committed to maintaining our independence from the encroachment of expansionist foreign powers.
Which leads us back to Hanlon's razor. Western governments are destroying their countries. Is this due to malice or is it due to stupidity? There are some signs of hope, though, in the German government. The Minister of Finance wants to bring back fracking. Germany is firing up their coal plants once again. And Green Germany is tearing down a wind farm in order to expand a coal mine. They're choosing the high-density, reliable energy of coal over the low-density, unreliable energy of wind. Regardless of whether our governments are smart and dangerous or just very stupid, something needs to change. Western governments are destroying their countries very quickly. Toto's been pulling back the curtain on this disturbing trend for the past 14 years. You can visit him, Kyrie Caesar, Toki, and Upla on the web at RealClimateScience.com.